One time for your mind.
What's
Welcome
popping?
back, man, to another beautiful, beautiful Friday, man. You done made it through the week. Hopefully your cycle is complete, or maybe it's getting just started for some of y'all folks. But either way we go, man, welcome to the
Maybe
weekly
you
chop
say
up,
what
man.
now? You said what?
I said, the week is over. So
Okay.
hopefully your cycle is complete. Or it could be just beginning, depending on how you rock. You never know. A lot of people is unorthodox these days. Their week might not end.
Uh
You know,
okay. Okay. I was just okay. Okay. All
and you
right.
know, man,
Uh-uh.
y'all can man,
Believe
for
that.
you, man. Am I doing
I'm
that? If you got hear me out there in the world, what's up?
gonna leave that one right there where it's at, man.
All right, man. I mean, we think that some people freak off on the Fridays.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, man. Y'all done made it to another one, man. It's your boys, man. June the place to be. SMOK3. Um, gonna come to y'all and talk to y'all about some weekly topics. Give y'all a couple reaction videos. We got a few in the vault today. We're gonna share with y'all, man. And then, of course, hit y'all with the album of the week. Um, but first and foremost, G, how you live? What it be like, man?
Man, everything go out, man. Same old, same old. Man, back to school. So the thing about Texas, we have back to school like 2 weeks, which is
Mm.
good, which is
Yeah.
good. We get to,
Gotta get up that tax free weekend, huh?
we get, huh?
Gotta get up the tax free weekend, right?
Tax free. When is that?
You got me, but I know it's a thing.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with tax free. I don't think. Yeah. But no, man. So we have back to school week, basically 2 weeks, because they go back probably like some kids started last week. Some will start Monday, some will start Tuesday, some will start Wednesday. So
Okay.
it's been a busy by the last week, and then tomorrow, like I'm booked from top to bottom. So it's a blessing. But that back to school, man, it'd be a crowd right there, boy. 'Cause it's nothing but
But it's coming
kids.
season for real, huh?
It's nothing but kids. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but
Is there
kids.
any
So,
added pressure, G?
huh?
Is there any added pressure? I mean, you doing the back to school class, man. That's a big time cut for a lot of
Oh,
folks.
I never. To be honest, I never looked at it like that. Even with like teenagers or anything, I never looked at a haircut as pressure. Only
Yeah.
only time I really be like, I don't want to say pressure, but a little bit like I gotta, like, when I'm trying to make a good first impression when I'm cutting somebody for the first time. That's when I
Okay.
be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna really tighten up. I'm gonna be focused. More so just staying focused and not talking to people, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm focused on the cut. So
Learn that hip.
but other
Man, this
than
is
that, I don't have no yeah,
you
other
got
than that, I don't have no times where it's just like, oh man, these boys gotta, oh man. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes maybe when a guy come in there like, oh man, this my wedding day, this my
I was just
birthday,
like
we
that. First.
X, Y, and Z. But even then, that'd be more so of like, again, I'm a focus, not pressure. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's more so that type of thing. Let me focus in, lock in a little more so than like a nervousness or pressure. You know what I'm saying? But now,
Okay.
man, kids coming through this week. So we've been busy, man. Also, if you hadn't noticed this little fly bucket hat right here, man, they should be they should be here. They should be here in the next few weeks. So everybody stay on the lookout for that. Also, I got some sleeveless tees coming. Um, I hopefully I can get. I posted it on my story on the Rich Dreams Apparel page, but hopefully I can get some pictures of all of the colors that I'm gonna do, and so I can post them, see what y'all think. See who want what color and who like what color's the best, whatever. But yeah, man, we got some things coming. And there go Smoked and left again with that Verizon internet that he got. But yeah, man, how's y'all week, man? I know by the time this drop, man, I'm gonna probably be tired as hell because I'm gonna probably be busy all week this week. All week, man. There you go. There you go. If it ain't one thing, it's another one.
I'm gonna be fair. We actually having some weather right now, so that might be a little causation right there. It's true. The Lord doing his work, as the old folks say, man. Damn, it's fucked up that you froze like
that. Ain't got nothing to do with what you got going.
My son had wild froze what you doing the lips like those, bro. That
hurt. Don't blame my guy for that, nah. Don't blame my guy for that. Don't do that.
He doing his work, man. What you mean?
Now, he doing his work, but he ain't got nothing to do with what that internet got going on over there. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, man. Oh, indeed. We doing what we can.
Yeah, but what about you though, man? What you had going? How your weekend went?
Pretty good, man. Went down to the old boot.
You went to the boot, man?
Yeah, man. Old lady was her 31st birthday, so we went and celebrated with the fan band. Even was able to get a kid-free evening out of the deal.
Okay. Take them.
With the grandma, you know. But yeah, man, went down to Morgan's, had a decent little time, man. Got a little class.
Oh, you went to that? You went to that town, crack town?
Yeah, man, pulled up on Caleb and them for just a hot second, literally just a.
To Bob now?
Yeah,
Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's she been? She been all right?
Yeah, man. You know, she got into an accident. They told her about the whip, so she had to get a new whip and stuff. Yeah, man.
She ain't break nothing or nothing, huh?
Nah, she cool, man. You know, the same illness as before.
Okay.
So no check, unfortunately.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Did she hit somebody or did she hit something? Did somebody hit her? How'd it go?
Her, man. Somebody hit her.
Somebody hit her?
Yep.
Oh yeah, tell her I got a number for her to call. Tell her I got a number for her to call, and I want my cut as soon as she get hers. I need that. Yeah.
Maybe we can get it to the Texas Hammer or something, you know.
Nah, no. So she got hit by 18-wheeler?
No. It was just,
okay. Nah, Texas Hammer. He deal with 18.
Oh, that's
he deal with.
Yeah, okay.
But I got somebody else for it. That can handle it. Yeah, I got somebody.
Sure, let her know. You with you.
You let her know.
Hey,
you let her know.
I'm gonna ask for 2% just for that. That's all I'm gonna do. Is it like a connection fee? That's all I'm asking.
Everybody want their cut.
Come on, man.
Everybody want their cut.
But I'm here to tell you, trust me. Everybody want their cut. I know first.
Everybody want their cut, man. Palms need to be greased.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was cool. And then it was on her niece's first birthday, so we was out there celebrating that as well.
You say Ethan?
No. Baby girl, one of her nieces' first birthday.
Oh, one of her nieces. Yeah. Okay.
So we celebrating that too. So it was cool, man. Got to chill out with the folks and such. Yeah, man. Okay. Always a good time visiting the booth. You know, I always get that reminder of why I ain't there no more too. You know.
Right. And how much you miss the food and shit. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I'm good on it. Yep. That's all you need is a good little couple days. Eat your little something and get out of there.
Yep, that's it, man. That's it. I can't do no more than 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And I got to be leaving out on that second day. Really, it's at some point. Really. So if I get out there, so check it out. If I get out there 10:30, 11 at night on a Saturday, no, Friday night. Friday night.
Okay.
Sunday evening, I gotta be heading back to the great state. By Sunday evening, 5, 6 o'clock. I gotta be headed back to the great state. I can't do it, bro.
Well, I'm being 2:30 the night Friday. I need to be back 2:30 Sunday night. It's gotta happen.
Boy, before that, if not noon. If not noon.
Oh, shit. You know,
man, I'm trying to get back.
We love the great state. It made us who we is, but Lord Jesus. That's all I can say on that.
Yo.
Man, we're gonna get into it, man. Get into topics and everything, sports and happenings. What you got for us?
I'm asking you what you got for us, man. What you got for us?
I thought this was the sports and happenings with you.
Oh man, that's on that other show, man. That's on that other show we was doing, man.
This is the travel, so we just go.
We ain't even do the intro, man. We ain't do the intro right. What we got? Let's see. We pull up something, man.
Okay. Talk a little NFL preseason week 1. Oh.
What you thought about it? What you thought about it?
Notable dubs? Oh, we see the Browns out of there.
First of all, I was ready. I was ready to see some football, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even really give a damn if it was preseason or not. Yeah, I'm gonna just you go ahead and find the stats, man. I'm gonna talk about how I've been fiending for some football, man.
Yeah.
Everybody know dog days of basically the summer or sports in general, niggas, after the NBA finals. Ain't nothing but baseball on, bro. Ain't nothing but baseball. Probably maybe it's hockey. Maybe not hockey.
Support the rock, man. Watch the USFL. USFL.
To be honest, I don't even remember. Yeah, they did do that, but I don't watch that, man. I don't really watch it. So for me, it's me after the NBA finals. After the NBA finals, I'm basically waiting for the NFL season to start after that. So it's been a long summer, man. Put together with me not having a damn we didn't do any trips this summer, So it's been a long summer, man. So I was excited to see some NFL football, even if it's preseason, even if it's a bunch of goddamn backups, man. I ain't, hey, I take it at this point.
That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't complaining.
Forget.
What you thought?
That man league. We gotta make sure we watch that white man league.
Huh?
I say forget that black man league. We're gonna make sure we watch that white man league.
What black man league?
Ain't Dwayne Johnson he black?
Who?
The Rock. The nigga with the
He's Samoan. He's Samoan. He's Samoan.
I thought he was at least a half of,
He's Samoan. Yeah.
Big Samoan,
huh?
Well, that's why you can't get no juice.
And anyways, he in business with some white folks. So because remember there was a merge.
Yeah.
They merged USFL and XFL, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering what happened with XFL too.
And they named it XFL. What they named it? UFL. Something like that. One of them. But they merged. I know for a fact they merged.
Yeah.
What you got on these first week of the preseason games though, man?
So as much as I love the league, man, I'm gonna be honest. Preseason might not have been my jam like that. Like,
okay. You catch any highlights, anything that caught your eye, any, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only thing
really
like, Shador when I balled. I see Tennis. We lost our game, so that's not looking too promising. Right. It's always, if something negative, it's just preseason, and if something that's positive, it's just preseason. So it's like,
yeah. But I mean, then it's kind of like, yeah. it's kind of like you can't really win like in certain situations with certain players, mainly like quarterbacks,
Yeah,
uh, high draft picks. If they do good in the preseason, oh, it's just preseason. They playing against second and third stringers.
right.
But if they do bad, it's like, whoa, I was expecting him to do a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But shit, let's just get on into the next topic then. Now, I'm assuming you did check this out, check the game out, or at
Yeah.
least highlights of the
Yeah.
Browns versus Carolina. Which, first of all, what'd you think about his play in general
Overall,
in that game?
and shout out to my boy Sapphire because he called me. He called me when it was coming on. But yeah, man, I thought he looked pretty poised, man. Um,
Okay.
he didn't look uncomfortable with like the game speed or anything. Um,
Right.
I think he did what he was supposed to do. Give a good standard like, hey, I can do this type of performance. Um,
Yep.
and yeah, that's what I think is going to be kind of like his I don't even know what to call it, but I think that's the path that he's going to be on is just continuously and consistently just showing people that, hey, I can do this. There's a lot of people that's going to be like, damn, I can't believe that, we messed up on this right here. That's what I think is just going to continue to keep
a lot of
happening.
people.
Yeah.
A lot of people, yeah. So with that performance, do you know the current rankings of their depth chart with the quarterbacks? You kind of familiar with that?
I mean, he was third before this. I don't know if they
He was
changed anything
fourth. He
after the
was
game.
fourth.
No. Oh, he was fourth. Hey.
He was fourth. Yeah, he was fourth. So in your opinion, if he's fourth, I think is Dylan Gabriel third, Kenny Pickett second, and Joe Flacco was the starter.
Okay.
Do you feel like with his play, being that we already didn't see, we kind of know what Kenny Pickett is about.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Gabriel, him and Dylan are rookies. But Dylan wasn't able to play due to a hamstring injury. Do you think this could possibly slide him up to QB number 2, second on the depth chart?
Oh yeah, definitely possible.
Was it enough? Was it?
Definitely possible. I don't think it's gonna go there just yet. I think Kenny Pickett has basically established himself as like the QB2 guy. Like if he goes somewhere else, I think he's going like to be a solid QB2. Um,
Backup.
yeah, he's that type of player where he's definitely solid. He's great. He's a great asset to have on your team, and that's his role. I think throughout the progression of the season, especially.
Yeah. I think damn. Well, I'm just getting to what I think. Lost him again. But man, I think that this was a solid performance by him. This was a solid performance. He definitely needed to come out and perform like this. Uh, Thought he missed a couple throws, but that's he missed a couple throws, but I feel like that's something that he can make those throws. Those I seen 2 that he missed. That's throws that he can easily make in his sleep. Getting adjusted to the speed of the game and stuff like that, and just locking in, focusing. But for the most part, like you said, man, I thought he played very solid. I thought he was poised. I thought he played like he had like he played like he had been there before. Like this was his second year, maybe. The way that he came out, you get what I'm saying. So I like all of that. Uh, I think that he has have a good game next game, have a good game that third game, you know, I think he make a solid case for himself to be, QB number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is they gonna give that? Are they gonna give that to him? That's a different story. I honestly believe that to a degree, they really trying to sabotage the kid. You give him no first team reps in training camp. Think hardly any second team reps, and you ask him to go out there and start and play basically the whole game. You get me? So I really ain't like how the Browns handle that, but I think Shador, he got it in him to be a star, to be a good player at the very least, a good quarterback at the very least. So he stepped up to the plate, man, and he performed, man. He did what he was supposed to do. So my thing now is I want to know what you think. How do you think that Dylan will perform? Because he's supposed to be practicing this week. So it looks like he's going to play the next game.
Mm.
You see him having a similar game to Shador. See, I didn't see much of Dylan in college, but they took him before Shador. So, what do you think about Dylan? You think he can come out and kind of duplicate somewhat of what Shador did?
I think there is a consensus that he needs to.
He better.
Even though, it's going to be a different team, different defense, and all that jazz, but just because of the situation at hand, yeah, he's got to come out and outperform the guy that essentially was one of the
behind him.
Yeah, he was one of the stars of the NCAA.
For whatever reason. Right. Yeah, I think it's one of those things. It get to become an ego thing. Nobody wants to look dumb. Generally speaking, nobody wants to look dumb. So nobody wants to pick a guy. I think they picked Dylan in the 3rd round, and then they backdoor pick Shador in the 5th. Now, how silly would we look passing up on this man, knowing that he was the 20th ranked player in the draft? And he slid all the way to 5th. So how you get what I'm saying? Like, how silly would we look if we drafted him 2 rounds after Dylan, but we end up having Shador higher on the quarterback chart than Dylan, or possibly starting at some point next year? That would make us look like we don't know what we're doing out here. That would make us look a little foolish. So,
especially growing
I don't know, man. I hope it works.
We already have issues in this area in general as like quarterback.
Yeah,
we've had
always
since decades now. So
always. So it's. I think it began. I think to me, that's the whole reason why they put Shador under him, because they took him after Dylan. Right. You can't tell me that this dude was ranked the 2nd best quarterback in the draft. You know what I'm saying? So, that's another story. That's something that we already talked about. But good game for you, bro. That was a good game. That was a good game. You came out. You look like you belong. I want to see more. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more. I also want to see what Dylan got.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I want to see what he got and see how he performed. But shout out to Shador, man. That was a great game for him, man. He needed that. He really needed that.
Man, if only there was a place where people got to display their talent, and everybody was put in positions just solely based on their talent. What a place America
Yeah,
could be.
yeah, yeah. But it's if it was robots that ran America, then that would be possible. But we human. We humans, man. Even me and you would give a family member an opportunity before we know some. You know what I'm saying? That's just how humans work. You know, that's how.
Depending,
That's how. Huh?
depending on which family member, but yeah.
Well, of course, you want somebody competent. Yeah, of course, you ain't gonna put somebody that don't know what he doing. But if you got somebody, if you got somebody that's
Yeah,
qualified for the job,
yeah,
may not be the best,
yeah,
but qualified.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I mean that's just one of the things that why G went in the business for itself.
Hey,
That's why he did that.
can't
Yeah,
pass.
I don't want to run the rat race. I don't want I don't want to run the rat race no more, man. I don't want to.
Give you every opportunity, huh, G?
Huh?
You gonna give yourself every opportunity. You ain't passing
I'm gonna give every one of them to me, man. I ain't gonna never. You know what? Gee, you deserve a raise. You deserve a raise, man. You've been doing good.
I know I got this high profile client, but let me call Faster Barber, man. He deserves this client. Nah, fuck that, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man. But like I say, man, look forward to seeing how they do this next game and seeing. I really would like to see both of them play in that game. I mean, which I'm sure they will, so that we can see within that same game how they play. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, let's get back. Let's get to the miserable shit of the night.
Please don't tell me you got what I think you got up there. Damn.
You already know. You already know.
Yeah.
Rap answer at QB for the Saints. First of all, did you check out any of the game? Any highlights? Did you check out anything of that game yesterday?
Just, yeah. a little,
Did you? You did?
a little smidgen of highlights. I ain't want to focus too
Okay.
much on it.
Okay. Did you see any of the Rattlers highlights so that you can kind of give me your opinion on if you think he's the answer or not? Did you see any of it?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I could have told you that last season. He definitely ain't the answer.
Well, it's a new season. It's a new season. It's a new season.
I mean, shit. Okay. He didn't. I mean, he didn't have a monumentous amount of reps. But
I think he only had like 20. I think 26 plays.
yeah.
I don't think it was that many.
But
I can't remember. Wasn't many though.
But yeah, man.
Fumble loss.
Yeah.
We got stopped. We turned the ball over in the red zone after we recovered a punt, a muffed punt, and yeah.
To answer the question, no, this is not the answer. Could he possibly develop into something? Possibly. I think we need to give him a fair chance by not trying to just throw him to the fire. We need to first reevaluate the type of offensive scheming that we gonna do.
What do you mean by throw him into the fire? You mean like putting him in the game?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the type of team that we got right now.
We don't have anybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Remember, Carr's retired, so he gotta go. We have no one else.
Well, if that's the case, strengthen up the Orlando, man. Give him a strong offensive line. Like, that's another part of the issues that I'm seeing.
Honestly, I think our O line. I think he was playing with second strings. I think most of the O line.
Last year we was dealing with injury too, but still.
Yeah, we had a lot of injuries on our O line last year, but this preseason game, it was a lot of second stringers out there. So I am curious to see how he looks with the starters. But they're high on him. They're high on him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I talk shit about bruh. But besides that pick that he threw, which it was a bad pick.
Yeah.
Man, Shook looked good, man. Shook looked all right. I ain't gonna say looked good, but he looked okay. He looked okay.
That's Louisville?
Yes, he looked better than I thought he would. I'm gonna say that.
Come on, man.
He nigga 30. He better be hitting on something soon.
Hey, that is serious, might be okay. You know?
Hey, he 30 years. That nigga, he'll be 26, they say, in a month or two. So, but he looked decent out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. He looked okay. It looked much better than I thought he would. But it's gonna be a long year for us, man. They got us predicted to be the worst team in the league, which I'm not mad at that. You know, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be mad if we're in this terrible division, bro. Like with the division that we in a place that is in right now, this is our time to be capitalizing on this shit, and we can't do it because we just suck so much alike on with everybody else. It's horrible.
But here's the thing though. It's at some point you're gonna have to rebuild. You lose a guy like Drew Brees,
yeah.
You can't keep like if you didn't have like think about it like Green Bay. When Favre was getting old, he was ready to go. You had Aaron Rodgers to follow.
Yep, ready to go.
Rodgers getting old, he ready to go. You got Jordan Love to follow him. We didn't have that. We didn't have ready to go, ready to just step in and go. We didn't have that. So with our situation, you have to rebuild.
Yeah.
You gotta be sorry. You gotta be sorry, man. You gotta. I would say build on the interior like we've been doing. The defense, they getting old, so eventually we're gonna have to start investing some money in that defense. But we need to draft a franchise level quarterback.
Yeah,
we gotta. We going nowhere without a quarterback. So, I don't mind if we super trash this year. I really don't mind. I'm gonna watch the games. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna cuss them out. I'm gonna cuss them out. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be all that. But at the end of the day, it's for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? It's for the greater good.
Yeah,
it's for the greater good, man.
Alvin Kamara deserved that, man. I'm sorry. I just hate it.
He do. He really do. I wish we would trade him to get more draft capital. I really do. And I wouldn't be mad. Like I wasn't mad when they traded Lattimore last year. I was like, man, I hope my boy go get a ring with the Commanders.
Yeah, give him really do. Chance.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. But yeah, to wrap this up, we're in a shit ton of trouble, man. We just gonna be bad this year. We gonna be bad. We gonna be bad. We just gotta brace ourselves for it and
not bend over. Take a deep breath.
No.
Talk to him. You tell him.
I say brace. I say we gotta brace ourselves for this losing season we finna have.
Yeah.
We should not let this. We should not let this hit us by surprise. You know what I'm saying?
We say break out the KY, take a deep breath, and we gonna be okay, man.
I ain't talking no gay shit, man. I ain't talking none of that. I'm talking about just for this losing season. I don't know why you going all the way left with it like that. I have no idea what's making you think that way and go that way, but yeah, we're gonna be bad this year though. We're gonna be bad. Anyways, moving right along. Oh, Michael Parsons, man. Michael Parsons, since we last talked about the situation with him and Jerry, he has put in a trade request. And he left a long, lengthy note, I think on X, right? Either X or IG. And just explaining why he's wanting to, get traded. So the thing is, dog, initially I said, man, it seems like he's trying to do what Myles Garrett did. Remember, Myles put that trade request in, and it was like the next day they made that boy the highest paid DN ever. But this one ain't work though. This didn't work. Jerry didn't do that the next day. You know, and I'm thinking it's just like a like I say, a negotiation tactic. But with Micah, it seems a little bit more personal. It seemed like he really upset. Uh, because I think Miles was about the team not winning. Micah feel like they don't value him. So I think that's two different reasons. So I don't know, man. Like, what do you think? What do you think? First of all, what do you think this will go? Do you think they're gonna sign him? Do you think he gonna eventually try to get up out of there with a trade? What you think? Okay. That yeah, very. He better go to the AFC if they trade him. I bet you that. You better trade his ass to the AFC. Shit. Yeah. You say what now? Yeah, you're breaking up. I couldn't hear you breaking up the whole time you was talking. Say that one more time. Yeah. That's what it seemed like to me, man. It seems like he more so like on some hurt stuff. See, it's different when, like I say, similar but different from the Miles Garrett situation. They never undervalued Miles and what he brought to the team. That is exactly what Jerry is doing. Damn, we lost him again. But I think he just he fed up with the back and forth, uh, or no back and forth rather. But you know, you make a guy play out his whole contract. Like, bro, you know what you're gonna get from me. Like, why not just go ahead, re-sign me? You know what I'm saying? Take care of me. I'm your best player. I'm the best player on your team, sir. I'm your
I,
best player. I'm your
I,
best player on your team, sir. Regardless of, we know quarterbacks get paid more and all that, yada yada yada. I'm the best player on your team, sir. So go ahead and take care of me. And then also, if you look at it from a business aspect, okay, Jerry, you say you're a businessman. Like I say, I'm not a billionaire, but it seems to
yeah,
me, I'm just looking at it logically. I'm just looking at it logically. Why wait to pay him when all of these guys like Trey Hendrickson, you let Trey Hendrickson get paid before Micah, he gonna reset the market. Micah gonna want to reset the market again. So like I'm just looking at it like, dog, like it's gonna cost you more in the end. So go ahead and pay him. And the real issue is with Jerry, from what the reports are saying, he wants to do the deal with Micah and without his agent.
that's interesting.
Very. So that's like me telling you, hey, fool, we finna sign this multi-million-dollar deal.
Yeah,
Let's just do a handshake deal.
right. I don't just don't tell.
No. And it's contracts involved and all of this and that.
Mm,
And you can put rhetoric in there. Yes, I could read over the whole contract word for word. But that don't mean I know what certain
Jargon.
terminologies mean and certain rhetoric means.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what an agent, that's what a lawyer's for. So they can tell me, okay, him saying this, that means X, Y, and Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing right now. Like, that's what they're saying. Like, that's what the reports are saying, that Jerry is kind of, because what Jerry says is him and Micah had agreed upon a number. They had a conversation. They agreed upon a number. Like a handshake deal. But Micah's saying they had a brief conversation about how much, he was going to get paid, or how much he wanted, or how much Jerry was offering. But Micah said at the end of that conversation, he said, okay, cool. Sounds good. Holla at my agent.
Right.
And I'm paying this nigga. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'm paying him, bro. You gonna talk to him? Yeah, you gonna talk to him. Yes, sir. You gonna talk to him? That's why I pay him, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I pay him. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just like, Jerry, dog, like what you on, man? Like, how you gonna tell that man you don't want to make a deal with him if he gonna use his agent? What?
Jerry has never listened to a simple song, and I think that's what's missing in his life, and that's affected his ownership style throughout his career. They say it's a keeper. Which I've actually found that it's not. It's actually not. I mean, I guess it'd be married.
Well, it is in marriage. That's what I hear. That's what I hear in marriage. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's just wild, man. You fuck around, let him go. And what I think Jerry gonna try to do, he probably gonna try to sign him right before the season starts.
Yeah.
Kind of like he did with CD last year. But Michael might be on some shit like,
and that's what I think. I think he's gonna be like, it's too late, bro.
I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm straight. But then you know what Jerry do? Just being dirty. But it's business as well. He got one more year left, and Jerry can franchise him 2 years in a row.
And see?
Yeah.
That's when, yeah.
So at that point, you might as well sign the deal.
That's when it starts getting ugly.
That's when it start getting a little murky, bro. So it's that's an ugly situation, man. I know Cowboy fans, they want to, they fans, so a lot of them like, man, this is what Jerry do every time, man. That's business as usual, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We shall see, man.
But pay the man. Anyways, moving right along. Our boy, man, Big Unc, man.
Damn.
So
that's all I can say, man. Let me tell you.
So for those of y'all who are not up on game, who are not informed, a few months back, Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe, he had an incident where his young lady he was dealing with filed a lawsuit on him saying that he raped her twice. Maybe some other stuff, but I vividly remember her saying that he raped her twice. Filed a lawsuit against him, $50 million. And just maybe a week or so ago, I don't think we didn't film last week, but just a week or two ago, they settled outside of court. And supposedly, from what the reports are saying, he settled for 22 to 23 million.
Yeah.
Man, what's your thoughts on that, man? I'm gonna let you go. Let me hit this hand real quick. I mean, apple juice.
Yeah.
Apple juice. There you go.
Big Mott's. That hurt me.
Minute Maid.
That hurt me for man.
Yes, sir.
Especially when I seen ESPN said, "All right, we'll holler at you."
What they say?
If he did, if he'd been,
That ain't funny. That's not funny.
if he'd have been able to keep them, it might not have hurt as bad. But now that 23 hurt. That 23 hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm a big fan of I watch his podcast all the time. Still a big fan. I believe she was bullshitting. I think it was all bullshit. I think it was a money grab from jump. I'm talking about when they first met. I believe it was a money grab for her from jump. But I also think Unc put himself in this position. He's supposed to be you pushing 60, fam. Yeah. You got to be able to see stuff like this coming from a mile away. Mm-hmm. Going off of some of those text exchanges that they had out in public, and the phone conversations that they leaked and all of that. You got to see this coming a mile away, man. Hey. So I put a lot of the ownership on Unc, man. I believe this situation is mostly on him. To be honest, he shouldn't even blame Shorty. Nigga used fucking around with an OnlyFans model. Yeah. She's selling pictures of her ass cheeks and nipples and shit like that for $15, $20 probably. Come on, man. So that's so like I say, that's on him. ESPN, I know that stung a little more too, because it hindered his stuff with the podcast. He was on the brink of a big deal with $100+ million deal with the podcast right before this lawsuit came out. I believe he was on his way to being the next $100 million guy at ESPN, bro, right behind Stephen A. Had this not happened, he's still employed by him. I believe he's on his way to that. So it's like it's a double whammy, man. And I know he kick himself in the ass all the time about this. But we live, we learn. No matter the age, man. You live, you learn. You move on. You make better decisions behind it, man. But this one gonna sting for a while, man, because he's too elderly or up in age to fall for stuff like this. Yeah. Way too old for this, man.
Boy, I gotta tell you, man, it's been wild to see that some of the examples that have had to been made by older. You would think it'd be some of the younger black dudes, but older black men employed by ESPN/Disney. Even going back to Paul Pierce, bro. Like, just some of the examples.
I don't feel like Paul was just,
I mean, my boy, in my eyes, did he really do anything that egregious?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. He should have known. He should have thought about, man, I do work for Disney.
Come on.
So should.
You gotta know.
Yeah.
But yeah, all I can say is well wishes to the brother. I mean, he hey, at the end of the day, he definitely more well off than others.
For sure. Yeah. He'd be okay, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Whew, that was a lot, boy.
Hey,
2022, if that's true, if the reports are true.
Yeah.
Getting hit for 22, 23 million in one whop. Man, I don't know if they made him pay it all in one whop. Maybe they letting them make payments. I would hope they letting them make payments. But
that's some white coochie at that.
That's a lot of money to get took from you, man.
For white coochie.
That's a lot of money to giving up. Nigga, if LeBron had to give that much money up, Jay-Z had to give that much money up. That's a lot of money to give up.
For white whop. He did that for white whop.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. And I honestly, before we get off, I believe that he really just paid that money so that video wouldn't get out.
Yeah. Can't say I blame you.
I think that video. I think that video bad, boy. Hey, I think that video.
Probably had to get some compromised positions, boy.
And see, that's what I think. This what I think though. This is what I think. I believe from I believe they might have been into some dominate. This is theory of mine. I don't know. I believe they was into some dominatrix type shit.
You think might have been getting
Cause
crowd?
Shorty
No,
said that he basically Shorty said that he basically I guess one of the times, or I don't know if this was the video that she had, but one of the times she raped her, it was like a situation where, he was trying to do anal. Well, he did anal, and she told him to stop or not to do anal, but he did it anyways. So I think that but in dominatrix, they do like role playing and shit like that. They tying each other up and all this whole shit. They doing all.
Just know.
So when you present that video to a judge, what you gonna say? Like, hey man, that's how we play. You can't say that. That's how we play. That's how we get down. When she said stop, she really wanted me to keep going. You can't tell no judge that. Oh man,
you got the air cheeks free. How you want somebody to stop it? You got us free.
Man, the judge gonna say, man, that woman said stop, and you kept going. Yeah. Like I say, that's if that's the case. But I honestly believe whatever it was on that video, Unc ain't want that to come out.
No way would I ever think in the world when I met you that I would ever hear you say the words anal.
What's wrong with that?
No, I just when I met you in that Burger King country, you never could have told me that a decade from now, nigga, y'all gonna be on the show and this nigga gonna be talking to you about anal rape. You just never could have told me that.
Well, I ain't want to say if me and you would have been talking off air. I ain't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to kind of keep it, PG somewhat.
Just how my mind was like, it's crazy how things will end up.
I feel like you low key judge me, man. I feel judged. Man, let's just move on. I feel judged, man. Let's move on. I don't want to talk no more. Let's move on, man. Next topic.
You gotta put that in the box. You gotta put that in the box.
This is one, man. The Hurricane Katrina doc. This is the one on Hulu that just dropped not too long ago. First of all, did you catch any episode of it?
I watched 3 and 4. The ones you asked.
3 and 4.
The ones you put, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I think it's a few of them out there. But the one we talking about. Wait a minute. I sent you the whatchamacallit though, right? I sent you the link. That wasn't a picture? I could have sworn that was a link. I thought it was a link the whole time. That's my fault. I was under the impression that was a link. Huh? Dog, that sure is a picture. And a blurry one at that. and a blurry. Hey, no, I googled it, and I thought it was a link to the actual episodes, and I was like, because I was just moving fast at that time. I was trying to get everything together. But I was like, damn, I'm like, damn, I thought that was the actual video of it. But anyways, man, the Hurricane Katrina documentary is called I think it's called Running Out of Time. Race Against Time. The Race Against Time, man. Just to be honest, I believe everybody in America, especially African Americans in America, y'all need to go watch that. Y'all need to go check that out. It's a very it gets very detailed in how things went down there during that time. Like the preceding days after the hurricane hit. Um, and it's some wild shit in there, man. It's some disheartening shit that went on down there, which I had no clue at that time. I'm 15 years old in '05 when the hurricane hit, so I wasn't going looking into that much. I remember those, the people from New Orleans, they came up. You know what I'm saying? A few of them came up to Natchitoches, but I never really dove into, what was actually going down or going on around that time down there. And I wasn't really paying attention much to the news then either. So, I want to ask you, those episodes that you watched, man, what's your thoughts on it, of what you watched of it?
I'm glad it was just them couple episodes because it's fucking disgusting, bro. I'm not gonna be quaint or politically correct with it. And I honestly, I ain't gonna say I knew to the extent of what the documentary showed, but I had a little bit of an understanding just by what Kanye said. And
Was that was for that when he said that?
yeah.
Okay.
It's hosting the telephone
Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was apparent, even more so in the documentary, just how blatant that there was just a disregard for human life, because literally that's what was happening. People were dying, bro. American people were dying frivolously, and people that were making decisions just were not concerned. Enough to the point I could almost say at all. To the first beginning when they talking about pushing away dead bodies, even babies, because they just not worried about the dead. They just worried about the living. But then you only thing you're doing with the living is rounding them up and putting them in a cage like an animal, which is the Superdome, where things ain't being cleaned properly. They don't have a proper place to shit and piss. People dying in the Superdome, and y'all leaving the bodies just for people to sit around. Y'all not getting.
Well, I think that was actually outside the Superdome, the dead bodies.
In
But
any case,
yeah.
man. But I think I saw too where they said they had a couple people that like a lady died in the restroom because it was so damn hot. They was keeping them in them conditions where it was hot. People were dying from exhaustion. They weren't giving people proper food and water in a timely manner like they needed to. And then when the people started burning out and getting the things that they needed, that's what the media coverage wanted to present, that, oh, they just down there doing whatever, looting, and all this stuff. Like, people don't have dry clothing. You know what trench foot is when your foot is wet just from walking in a puddle too long when it rains on a bad day. Imagine 3, 4 days of you having to wear wet-ass clothes, wet-ass socks, shoes, everything just wet.
Mildew.
So it's another spit in the face to how America looks at us, because I maybe saw one, I think white person that was in there throughout the whole documentary from what I could see. I think I met
somebody that was interviewed.
Just from looking at the video in the foot, I didn't see very many white people. I looked up the
No, it was some white people, because they were rescuing a lot of.
It wasn't very.
They were rescuing a lot of white people.
Well, yeah,
but
I'm talking about in the Superdome though. The people that was trapped in the conditions, it looked to be literally bringing their own black people.
Right. I'm sure it was some white people up in there though.
I'm sure, but that definitely wasn't videographed very well.
It probably, I'm sure it was mostly black though. I give you that for sure. I'm damn sure it was mostly black. So it was like, man, when I watched it, I was like, my mouth was like this, like because I really had no clue that all of the stuff that they were, you know, showing was going on down there at the time. And then, like, just to piggyback off of the, you know, just the situations that they had to be in right after the storm, you got to remember, dog, electricity was out in the whole city, so they could do nothing about the heat. I understand that we can't do nothing about the heat. You know, a lot of people left the city. So it's kind of like even a lot of the officers, what they said, I think maybe in episode 2, they talked about like how many officers that they wanted to stay. So they were shorthanded all around the board, which is why they needed a lot of help from the government. I put a lot of the onus on the government.
For sure.
I put a lot of the onus on the mayor for telling them, and I don't think you've seen it, but I think they said they said this on episode 2. The fucking mayor gonna tell these niggas the night before the hurricane hit, code red, everybody get out of the city if you can. Why wouldn't you tell, bro? But the thing is, they already knew what was coming.
Yeah,
they knew what was coming. So it's kind of like I say, the conditions, the heat. I mean, it's not much you can do about that. They're all in that together because nobody has.
You can get people.
Huh?
They were supposed to be sending buses to get people out and evacuate. They never sent the buses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's people from out of town. So that's what I'm saying. It was a lot of people that fucked up in this situation, I feel. And also, if you watch, you know, after this, if you want to watch the whole thing, you watch the first 2 episodes. They actually did like a replica of a storm of this magnitude. And they knew that this shit was going to happen. They knew that they weren't equipped to handle a storm of that magnitude. They knew it. I think maybe 10 years prior, they did like basically like a practice, you know, just like a scrimmage hurricane or so, whatever you want to call it. But they did something and it let them know that they were not prepared for something like that. And man, it was like the stuff that was tearing me up, man. Of course, like you say, the looting shit and them saying, you know, when they got to the point of where they like they gonna shoot anybody that's looting. My nigga, first of all, let's take the looting part out. Let's say nobody loots, right?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to all that food when they go back up in there? When they go back to work?
Right.
All that shit's expired. You gotta throw it away anyways.
Yeah.
So what's the big fucking deal if they going in there? You should be telling people like, hey, if y'all can find a nearby store, get your food and water out of there.
Right.
Why not? It's only gonna go to waste anyways.
Because people worry about some goddamn money, bro.
But they weren't gonna get money from it. That's my point. That's my whole point.
Still thinking of it as money lost for some reason.
Huh?
They still thinking of it as money lost for some reason. I don't get it.
But think about it though, right? Like, as a business person, you know how long you can keep stuff on shelves. You know if certain things happen, I can't even sell that.
Yeah.
Bro, those stores were flooded with water and all type of shit in there. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you can't sell any of this once everything get back right. So that was like, I thought that was super fucked up. I thought this is the one that really got me, dog. It was this black guy. I think he was in the military, and he had everybody in his apartment building on the roof, mostly black people, but he had everybody on the roof. He had the fire hydrant. He wrote MRE and help and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So the helicopters that'll fly over, they can see it from in the sky. Nobody ever, I think it was like days, man. Nobody, they flying over him And from what he's saying, they flying over there to the white neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, he was like, man, so what I did was, and he was like, man, I really hope that it would, I was really hoping that it wasn't going to work. He was like, man, what I did was I pulled everybody that was black on the inside, brought all the white people up there. That dude said 15 minutes after he did that, they came and rescued him, bro. 15 minutes, my nigga.
I wish I could say.
So for y'all that, for people that don't think that race, and when it come down to it, they don't give a fuck about us, bro. They don't care, bro.
Yeah.
When it really come down to it, when it really come, nigga, I'm thinking like, man, they could have been Jay-Z on that roof. All they would have seen was a black face, bro. That could have been Lil Wayne on that roof. If they didn't know who Lil Wayne was, there would have just been another black face to him.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? And that was like fucked up, man, because at the end of the day, bro, they was all in that, bro. It was white people, it was black people, it was, you know, everybody was in that. Not just white people. Everybody needed rescuing that was stuck on their roof or stuck in their ceiling or the second floor of their homes, bro. Who are they to say, well, they black, so let me go get these white people first, and if I got time, and fuck them niggas, fuck them, fuck the black people, I'm gonna just go get the white folks. Come on, man, that's inhumane, bro.
Because to them,
and that shit, like, I was like,
to them, we not human. To them, we less than animals, bro. Less than animals. Not even on an animal level. They'll save an animal probably before they save us.
Yep, I believe that 100%, man. Looking at that, and that was 2005. I know that was 20 years ago, but that was still 2005, bro.
Yep.
That wasn't fucking 80s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2005. So it was just like, man, I gained, I think I posted this yesterday on my story. I was like, man, I gained a new respect for them folks down there that went through that. Even the ones that was able to evacuate because they lost everything.
And that's the thing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people had a narrative of, why didn't they just leave? Why didn't they, like you saying, they weren't told they had to leave until right before. And it's easy to leave, but where the fuck you gonna go when that's your home? It's very easy just to say that, but where can you really go when your home is about to be gone?
Yeah,
it's not an easy thing.
And you got to think about it. A lot of people didn't have the means to leave.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
A lot of those folks didn't have the means to leave. I'm sure the ones that had the means to leave, they did, unless they were just on some, I don't think it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
But most of them folks, I guarantee you, they just didn't have the means to leave and up and leave and, you know, go out of town. First, there's gas money to get far enough away, and you got to go pay for a hotel room, and who knows for how many days.
Exactly.
You know, so, and then you tell these people the night before.
Right.
I probably would have stayed.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it a bit. I probably would have stayed. You telling me this the night before, fam?
I ain't even got
cold red
arrangements.
Bro, my mind, like, you can't even warm up to the idea of just leaving your home like that in the middle of the night. You get what I'm saying? If you just, somebody just tell you this out of the blue.
Right.
You can't, come on, man.
And that's if it's just you. Like I say, if you got a whole family to think about.
Family, bro, and that part, it's like, bro, you know, you got also things that was going on down there. First of all, you got cops shooting on unarmed citizens down there, black citizens, might I add. You got people getting separated from their kids, from their parents, from their loved ones. You got people like, dog, I couldn't imagine having to, you know, get rescued or go to the Superdome and I get split up from my wife and my kids, or me and my wife get split up from the kids, or one of us gets split up from the other three. I couldn't imagine that, dog. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying?
What America really is. And like I said, I just wish I could be surprised. But to me, this is the America that I've always known, and I've known it for a long time. I mean, seeing so many just
Yeah.
civil
It's
rights
it's different to
movements,
see it. We all assume,
yeah,
I think we all assume a certain way about America, but when you see it, it's kind of like, man, that's crazy. Yeah. Yep. But man, shout out to all of the victims. Shout out to all of the people that survived it. Um, you know, man, I, emergency funds for sure. Yeah. Yep. Man, that was tough, man. Tough to watch, man. Tough to watch. But yeah, man. I watched that. Man, one of my clients, this lady that I be cutting up, man. She's from California. And she was telling me about it last week. And I was like, man, let me check that out. And got home, checked it out, and I was just like, wow. I think I actually started watching it at my suite. And I was so into it to where I'm stopping. Look, I'm cutting hair and I'm stopping, and I'm me and the client. Like, we like, I said, man, let me cut this off, man. I'm gonna finish it when I get home, man. But I finished it when I got home. And uh it's one of the ones, man. It'll make you choke up. It'll make you shed a tear, man. You get choked off watching that, man. You get choked. And then, like, it's even more with me, like, that's my home state. Like, I know, we from North Louisiana, they from South Louisiana, a whole different culture, but you still feel that connection, even though, you from two different areas of the state. You still feel that connection. Um, so yeah, it was interesting, interesting documentary, 5-part documentary, but tough to watch for sure. Yes, real people. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Or other lives are more valuable than others. It's just, yeah, that's, yeah. Anyways, man, what we got next, man? Before we fuck around and cry up here, man. You got the video, you got the vid I sent you got the vid I sent you. I texted to you. Okay, let it play. Shit. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It ain't yours. It's his. It ain't yours, it's his, man. Come on, but that's what I was saying. See, you can't even. Wait a minute. Pause the video. Pause the video. Wait a minute. So she done already bust the window right here, it looks like. She bust the window out already. And then she done raised the blinds up, look like. Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
So you just gonna sit there like you don't hear me?
Girl, just go home, bro.
So you gonna leave me sitting out here?
Go home, bro.
You gonna leave me sitting out here?
Go home.
I don't have no way home.
I don't know why you get right out here.
So you gonna leave me sitting out here?
Shit. Ain't got time for all that.
So you gonna leave me sitting out here?
Ain't got
You gonna leave me sitting out here?
time for it.
So you just gonna leave me sitting out here?
Don't have time for it.
Don't have time for what?
For you.
Me what?
I don't have time for you.
Oh, hell, man. At least we made it through most of the video. God damn. Anyways, bruh, that's fucking crazy. Like, who does that? Well, first of all, I'm gonna call the police. Yeah, I'm gonna call the authorities. Yeah, sir. She just bust my window out. And asking me, am I gonna leave her out here? Man, can you please come get her? Man, yeah, I'm calling the cops. Man, I'm gonna put the police all up in her life. You think you just gonna get to bust my window out and just calmly sit there and try and have a bro? I don't want to talk. And then you raise the like you finna hop in. I'm not no cop, sir. Yeah, come on, get her. Yes, sir. Yeah, black female by 5'3", 5'4", brown skin. Yeah, I'm describing it to a T. Man, you gotta go,
bro. The sheer just exhaustion that man was experiencing, because he couldn't even, like, he wasn't even shocked that the window was broken out. He's like,
yeah, he's like, bruh, like, what you doing, bro? I don't want to talk to you. Like, wait, what?
He couldn't even get out the bed. Just get out of here, please.
Just leave, fam. Like,
Oh,
please. Like, I don't feel like it. Like, hey,
I just don't.
that's the definition of toxic, man.
And I didn't heard women describe a thing that they call double dick. And apparently, I'm guessing that's what's going on in this situation. I ain't gonna lie, she looked like damn near died. Like I'm like,
She did. I ain't gonna lie, she did.
Because he been telling me around the force and
Wait a minute, hold on. She looked like.
Come on, man. Come on now.
She look like what? No, nigga, no. Cause you been throwing out some words here tonight, man. You been talking some shit tonight, man. What you mean? Like, what she look like a what? Say it again.
Like Duval say, a bull dagger. So I'm just like,
hey.
And I told
She did look like she was.
I told some of my homeboys this, man, like, if you don't love it, man, you can't be putting it all the way in her like that. And it looks like that's what
Yeah.
we have a clear cut case of. Like, he bring her all the way in her. And then he told her he don't want to be with her no more. And he already unlocked the crazy. You can hit the crazy button.
Hit the crazy button.
And like,
have you besides now this situation, have you ever had a situation where, like you say, you hit the crazy button, and now we have a situation similar to this, which I'm assuming a chick that you never really intended to really mess with like that, but you know. Oh no, that ain't not. We ain't talking about that in the ninth grade. Grade. What proceed? BBL? Abortion. Okay. Oh wow. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I had me a little situation one time. This bad. I'm maybe like 19, like 18, 19 at the time. Uh, dealing with this chick back home, and back then I'm a nigga that's hey, I'm saying at that point I wasn't it wasn't more so. Nah, it wasn't really a thing of like me telling. Now check it out. Like, cause I remember like in high school, like niggas used to say, used to throw that I love you shit around, like in high school. Well, that's how we did in high school. We used to throw that around like it wasn't nothing. But yeah, but this chick, I had got into a so-called relationship with her, but I really didn't want to be in a relationship with her. You get what I'm saying? Like I thought she was cool, and I just wanted her as my little joint. You know what I'm saying? Really wanted her at the time as my little joint. So shit, I I'm dealing with her, and dealing with her heavy. We talking heavy. We, what I'm saying, we kicking it, but at the same time, you know, at a certain point, nigga got kind of tired of it. At a certain point, I got a little tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kind of started tapering off, talking to her, tapering off. You know what I'm saying? Texting and all that, coming to holler at her by her house, and it turned into a thing of just us having sex. So I think it was a time where I had got back with my ex-girlfriend, and I had left her alone altogether. And man, when I tell you, like, shorty, huh? Say what now? No, 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 no. So check it out. So shorty had. So I left her alone, started talking to my ex. Shorty would call me blocked every day. Just hold the phone. Not maybe every other day, three, 4 times a week, something like that. Call me, just hold the phone. Don't say anything. Now I can hear people talking in the background and all that. All that. Every time she called, I can hear what's going on in the background. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, man, it's gotta be her, bro. It couldn't be nobody else. It gotta be her. And even before that, she had threatened to fight my chick that I was with at the time. She threatened to fight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat her ass. And blah. I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. And little while later, I said maybe like a year later. You know what I'm saying? I went back and dipped back in it. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. It dipped back in. And you know, it was crazy one time. You know, like I said, I always thought that it was her, but I didn't know. So I remember one time, and it was like right after we had got through messing around. I was gonna drop her off home. I said, "Hey, man, did you used to call? You used to call my phone, block, and just hold the phone." You know, that bitch told me. She said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, that was me." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "She crazy." I would have never admitted that, even if it was me. I'm like, "Oh yeah." So that after that, hey, it got to the point with me where chicks would be like, back then in my early 20s and all that, early mid 20s, chicks would be like, "Dude, you so nonchalant. Like, I don't know if you care at all." Cause I wasn't leading them on, bro. I wouldn't lead nobody on. Like, I wouldn't know. I didn't want to do it. Mm, I- yeah, nah, man. Man, listen. She ain't never pull up on me like some folk do. but but mainly because I was still staying with moms at the time. But you know, moms wouldn't have it there. But but nah, man. But I'm talking about from threatening to beat my girl up at the time, and uh she had took a cap from me, tried to give my cap back. Of course, she wasn't giving that back. And I was just like, yeah, man, I don't wanna. I said, I see this what leading chicks on do. This what it do right here. So I said, nah, I don't want no parts of that. Mm-mm. No parts of it, man. No parts of it. Cam, pick him up and Cam on his side. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They get into the album of the week, man. Man, you don't know nothing about that, man. You don't know nothing about that, man. That's that urban legend. Dropped November 2004, man. Now, this was the second one. His first one was no, this was the third. This was the third one. His first one was called I'm Serious. The second one was Trap Music, and then it was this one. So this album came out 2004. This was around the time him and Lil this around the time him and Lil Flip was beefing. Um and I think I became a fan of T.I. during trap music. Really when that Bone Crusher song dropped. Never Scared. You remember that song? Never Scared? Some outside of the man, yeah, that nigga say, man, that nigga T.I. jumped on that bitch, said, man, I ain't bad, just don't kiss no ass or take shit. Hey, I'm a grown man. Find somebody to play with. You don't like me when you see me, bet not say shit. I'll stomp your ass out like Dre did that bitch. You better tell these niggas they ain't with the Ricky. I'm a bankhead nigga. I take your cookies. You know what I'm saying? But uh I kind of became a fan of him off of that song. And then he dropped Trap Music after that, which I thought was a dope CD. Very underrated CD, to be honest. It's definitely some of his best work. But when this Urban Legend dropped, man, when this Urban Legend dropped, it probably, man, it was like you could damn near play it front to back. It was one of them CDs. You could damn near play it front to back, from King to Motivation, ASAP, uh, Stand Up, Countdown. You know what I'm saying? Bring them out. One of my favorite ones on there that people don't really talk about much was Get Loose with him and Nelly. It's a song called Get Loose with him and Nelly. It's like, yeah, like some little player shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, but he had a cold verse on there, man. He had a cold verse on that song, man. Cold verse, bro. But nah, man, this was huh? Huh? I can barely. Yeah, you breaking up, my boy. What'd you say now? Say it again. The what now? Hey, hey, what's your favorite? You got a favorite track on this album, bro? Damn, that nigga gone. Anyway, man, I would say my favorite track. I go. My favorite track on this album probably is ooh, that's a tough one, man. Uh Probably my favorite track on this album is probably I'm gonna say ASAP. I'm gonna say ASAP. Uh but then I go back and forth. ASAP. I go from ASAP to like Countdown. Uh Also oh yeah. What's the name of that goddamn song? Let me look it up real quick. One with him and Manny Fresh on there. I'm just a man trying to get my hustle on. That's the nigga Manny Fresh came on the beginning of that bitch saying. Uh let me see. What's it called? The Greatest. Yeah, the Greatest. Yeah, that's a tough song right there. Man. Yeah, man, that the Greatest, bro. That's definitely one of my favorite songs in there, man. That nigga jump on I'm talking about hard. He jump on that bitch tough, man. Diamonds in my braces shine like a Kodak flash. Motivations for them freaky hoes to show that ass, nigga. Pop tags on the throwback fast. Nigga, please wearing these when I cut my grass. Freeze. All you niggas want to touch my cash. 40 cal in the stash. When I touch, I blast. Come on, Tip. Tell them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he has some tough shit on there. He has some tough shit on there. You remember you wasn't listening to T.I. back then, huh? Soon as that nigga get up. But yeah, man. Anyway, that's the album of the week, man. Any T.I. fans, man, let us know in the comments your favorite track off the Urban Legend album, or let us know your favorite T.I. album, man. This was a great body of work for him, man. I ain't gonna fake. But man, we
Yeah, man.
appreciate y'all coming on. This is actually the first inaugural, how you say that word? Inaugural?
The inaugural,
Like
yeah.
the first or something.
Why not?
Inaugural. This is the inaugural episode of Chop It Up with G and Smoke, man. It's a
You
little
here?
different from the Rich Dream Show. Rich Dream Show, we be a little bit more serious. We bringing on guests. We doing that type of thing. But this show, we shooting the shit, talking about what we like to talk about. Um, that's what we do on here, man. That's what we do
Yeah,
on here,
man.
man. But
Just
this
showing
is the
y'all some
first of many,
cultural love
man.
from
We appreciate
our
y'all
perspective.
following us. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. Um, if you haven't already, go over to YouTube. Oh, I said YouTube. I'll definitely change that. YouTube and subscribe to Rich Dreams TV, where you will be able to find episodes of Chop It Up with G and Smoke on there, as well as the Rich Dream Show. Also, if you haven't already, hit up the merch site at richdreamsapparel.store. therichDreamZZShop. Got the new buckets coming, got new t-shirts coming. We got a whole bunch of other stuff already on there that you probably will mess with. Again, appreciate y'all for checking us out. And as we always say, since my boy Smoke gone, follow your dreams so they'll become your nightmares. Peace.